Welcome back to Tech Unboxed. I'm Mark, and with me, as always, is the insightful Jenny, ready to make sense of the digital world for us.
And I'm Jenny, excited to unravel another fascinating tech story. Mark, I have to say, this week's news, it feels like something plucked right out of a futuristic novel. We're talking about AI that's unhackable and guards your privacy with a fierce mathematical grip.
Oh, Jenny, this is the ×1. This partnership between Cryptolab and Uclone, they've just unveiled something cryptographers have been dreaming about for decades. Fully Homomorphic Encryption, or FHE, actually working in consumer AI. It's a fundamental shift. A paradigm shift, even.
Okay, so FHE. I remember hearing about it as this almost mythical idea. Isn't that the encryption method that lets you compute on data without ever times decrypting it? Like ever? Ever?
Precisely. You've got it. Imagine giving your AI assistant your most sensitive personal health data, your financial records, even, your deepest, darkest secrets. And the AI processes them, learns from them, gives you personalized advice, but never once sees the actual plaintext data.
Whoa, so it's not even temporarily decrypted in RAM? It stays encrypted, processes, and then spits out an encrypted result that only I can decrypt? That genuinely sounds like wizardry.
It's what they're calling mathematical privacy. And it's been a holy grail since the concept was first proposed way back in 1978. 46 years later, Cryptolab, using their patented CKKS scheme, and Uclone, with their multi-agent social platform, have finally made it a consumer reality. They even demoed it live at the prestigious RSA conference in San Francisco.
The RSA conference. That's where a lot of these deep cryptographic ideas often emerge, isn't it? So this wasn't just a theoretical paper. It was a real-world, functional demonstration. What exactly did they showcase?
They showed facial recognition and what they call encrypted vector search, or ES2, seamlessly integrated with retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. Just think about it. An AI could identify someone's face, privately, in real time, or access sensitive information to provide you with a personalized response, all while the data remains encrypted, even during computation. It's like having a blind librarian who can still find the exact book you need without ever seeing its title.
A blind librarian. I love that analogy, Mark. So if I understand ES2 and RAG correctly, ES2 lets the AI find patterns and relevant information within the encrypted data, and RAG then helps it generate more accurate, contextual responses by pulling from external, also encrypted knowledge bases. This goes way beyond just searching for a keyword, right? It's about understanding nuance.
Spot on, Jenny. It means the AI can understand the times of your encrypted input, retrieve relevant encrypted documents, and then form a coherent, helpful, and truly personalized response, all without ever exposing your sensitive info. This fundamentally shifts the landscape for privacy in AI.
So Michael Pack from Cryptolab called this a pivotal moment for data privacy, fitting the spirit of the pioneers behind cryptography. And Kenny Lim from Uclone emphasized that users trust that their sensitive data chose unmatched privacy and seamless integration. This isn't just about security, it's about rebuilding trust with consumers, which has been such a huge hurdle for AI adoption, wouldn't you agree?
I could not agree more. Think about all the privacy regulations out there. GDPR, HIPAA. Companies struggle with compliance because there's always that moment where data has to be decrypted to be processed. With FHE, that attack surface simply doesn't exist. Your data is mathematically protected throughout its entire lifecycle. It feels impregnable.
Impregnable data processing. That's a bold claim, but it sounds like they've got the math to back it up. If this truly moves into the mainstream, what could it mean for everyday applications? Beyond just privacy, what new opportunities does FHE unlock?
Well, for one, hyper-personalization becomes truly safe. Imagine an AI financial advisor that can crunch all your encrypted spending habits, income, and debt to give you tailored investment advice. But your bank, or even the AI provider, never sees the raw numbers. Or a medical AI that analyzes your full encrypted health history to suggest optimal treatments, keeping every medical detail private, even from the hospital's central server.
That's huge for highly regulated industries like healthcare and finance. But what about the bigger picture? Could this impact how we think about digital identity? If I can prove things about myself without revealing the underlying data, like my age, or that I have a certain qualification, it changes how online verification works, no?
It opens up that entire decentralized digital identity space, Jenny. You could verify credentials without exposing the source document, or prove you meet certain criteria without sharing identifying details. It puts the user in sovereign control of their data, truly. It's a complete shift in how we approach digital trust.
So this sounds like a win-win, but there has to be a catch, right? What are the limitations? Is FHE going to make our AI agents incredibly slow or chew through battery life on our phones?
You've hit on the biggest challenge, which is computational overhead. FHE is still significantly more computationally intensive than processing plain text. CryptoLab has made incredible strides with their CKKS scheme, but real-time interactive applications at consumer scale still face latency and performance hurdles. It's like the early days of the internet. Super exciting, but sometimes a bit slow, a bit clunky.
So while the privacy is top-notch, the speed might still need a caffeine IV, huh? What does that mean for future development? Are we looking at hybrid approaches? Or just faster chips?
Probably both. My guess is we'll see continued algorithmic refinements, specialized hardware, maybe even dedicated FHE coprocessors in our devices, and likely hybrid models where only the most sensitive computations use FHE, while less critical tasks might use other secure methods. But the trend is clear. FHE is moving from the lab to our living rooms, and this partnership is a significant leap forward. I genuinely believe it sets a new standard for what we should expect from privacy in our AI-driven world.
It's interesting to consider the balancing act. On one hand, FHE offers this profound privacy, but at a computational cost. How do you see the industry deciding that trade-off? Will consumers prioritize privacy over immediate response times, or vice versa?
That's a fantastic question, Jenny. I think it will depend on the application. For something like a medical AI or financial advisor, where privacy is paramount, I believe users will tolerate slightly longer processing times. For a quick AI chat about the weather, probably not. But as FHE gets faster, that trade-off will shrink. It's a dynamic tension. And I think companies that get it right will gain significant user trust.
It's thrilling to think that a concept from the 70s is finally revolutionizing privacy in the AI era. It forces the industry to think differently about data protection, moving from how do we secure it to how do we stop seeing it in the first place. Mark, this was a wonderful dive into FHE. Thanks for making such complex tech understandable, as always.
My pleasure, Jenny. It's what we do here. This truly is a transformative moment, and I'm excited to see how it unfolds. And thank you, our listeners, for tuning in to Tech Unboxed. Join us next time as we continue unpacking the future, one technology at a time.